What's up guys, welcome to Manny Mechanics, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to change out this water pump on this Cummins ISX engine. So first what I'm going to do is go ahead and drain out all the coolant from the truck. The drain on this was on the side of the radiator, so to prevent it from spilling everywhere, I just attached the little hose on the bottom of my funnel. Alright, so the next step is to take off the fan belt, and what I'm going to do is get my 1/2-inch ratchet and put it on the tensioner and just pull it backwards and take off the belt. Alright, so I'm just going to move the fan belt to the side. Next, I'm going to be taking off the accessory belt right here. And in order to do that, I'm going to be using a 15mm wrench over here for the tensioner. And same thing, just pull it backwards and just take the belt right off. Alright, so this is how the water pump looks with both of the belts removed. And there's 4 bolts that are holding this together, so I'm just going to go ahead and remove those one by one. So I got the 2 front bolts out fairly easy. For the 2 rear, I have to put an extension behind my socket just to get at it. So I just broke the tension with my ratchet, which I didn't record, and then the rest is just pretty easy to remove by hand. Okay, so I just took out the 3rd bolt, and then there's one last one right here in the bottom right corner. And same thing with that too, I just broke the tension with my ratchet and I'm going to remove the rest just by hand. Alright, so the next step is to remove the water pump itself. This task could be a little bit tedious, but you really want to take your time with it and not force it, because if you force it, you can end up cracking the housing, which would be really bad. So I just created a little bit of clearance with my pry bar, and now I'm going to get my flat screwdriver and a hammer, and I'm going to slowly work my way and get this thing out. Alright, so you just keep working at it evenly, and then eventually it comes out. So keep in mind there's a lot more coolant that comes out of it after when you take the water pump out. So make sure you have something under the truck around this area to prevent the coolant from spilling everywhere. Alright, so after getting the old water pump out, this is what it looks like. So out with the old and in with the new. Now before I install the new water pump, I'm going to go ahead and polish up the face here on the opposite side. As you can see, I put a bunch of rags inside so there's no debris that's going to get inside the system. While you're doing this, you don't want to shave off too much metal because you don't want it to be all warped. So just take off just a tiny bit and make sure it's all clean all around the edges. Alright, now I'm going to show you guys a quick before and after. And boom. That's how it should look like. Okay, back to the new water pump. Make sure you guys install a new O-ring. This does not come with the new water pump, so you have to order it. And then just put a little bit of grease all around so it doesn't get all kinked up while installing. Alright, so I just put the new water pump in, and a quick tip is to make sure you guys push in the water pump with your hand and make sure the face is flush, and then tighten up the bolts afterwards. If the water pump face is not sitting flush and you end up tightening the bolts, you could end up damaging the O-ring. Okay, so after I tighten up all the 4 bolts, I'm going to go ahead and put the accessory belt on. Next is the fan belt. And then I just put the coolant back in the truck and I pressurize the system, make sure there's no leaks, and this one is good to go. So on to the next.